changes everything. Episode 134. Es mentira. Is it live? Is the audio good? Is the video good? Is the comment good? Put some negative comments. See, we grow through negativity. We don't grow through positivity. You got no left. No problem, bro. You're helping me. You thought I was going to get mad? If somebody tells you I got no left, you know what I do? Practice my left. But Carlos, I thought you said you don't let people tell you what to do. Your enemies are the ones that help you. Brick by brick. Imagine all the bricks they throw at you. You take those bricks, you build a house. Brick by brick. Es mentira. Why having money changes everything. Bro, money changes everything.
Sure.
I'm serious, bro. You fart different. Because when you fart, people be like, yo, that shit smell good. And now you got to literally say no to yes, man. Like, nigga, who the fuck says a fart smells good? That's a fucking disrespect. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Huh? I don't know. I don't care who the fuck you are. You could be fucking Elon Musk. You fart, you nasty motherfucker.
Weird. That's weird.
You dirty motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Dirty motherfucker. Like, I don't do that shit. Do not do that shit. To me, that's a disrespect. So, why having money changes everything. Welcome to episode 134 of the CMR Podcast Network. Today, we're exploring why having money changes what? Everything. Money isn't just a tool for buying things. It's a resource that amplifies opportunities, improve freedom, and transform your quality of life. In this episode, we'll dive into the ways money changes your decisions, relationships, and mindset, and why building financial success shouldn't be a priority. Why building financial success should be a priority. But guess why I said it shouldn't be a priority?
Why?
Because 97% of the people, they don't make it a priority. Money comes last in the list, but money, you got to make it a priority. Why? Building financial success should be a priority. Wealth, health is wealth. That's necessary. That's supposed to be your number one priority. Your health. Facts or no?
Facts.
Huh? But guess what's supposed to be a priority too?
What else?
Building wealth. Because building wealth is serving others. Business secrets from the Bible. Listen to the audiobook. Buy yourself the book. I didn't write the book. I don't get paid to promote the book. I'm here putting people in a position so they could think for themselves. Read the Bible. But also read other books like Business Secrets from the Bible. So you could see how he breaks down the Bible and business into one book. You're going to get so much clarity how the world works, how life works. Like, it's priceless. So like the Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Any books from Robert Kiyosaki will transform your life. Because most people, they don't understand the Cash Flow Quadrant. Security, freedom. Most people are where, Mars? Security side. In the left side of the quadrant. Have you read the Rich Dad Poor Dad? The Cash Flow Quadrant? Have you read the Cash Flow Quadrant?
I haven't read the whole book.
Why you haven't read it? Do you have it?
Yeah, I have it.
How much you pay for it?
I believe $15 or $20, I believe.
You see, if Jay Andy was supposed to sell you that book for $50 or $150, sell people the book. Buy the book for $15 and sell it for 10x. You know why? Because he who pays pays attention. And then you tell him straight up, once you read the book 10 times, I'll give you back your money. I'm serious. I'll promise you that when you try to give them back the money, they're going to tell you, hey, bro, here's $1,500 more. I'll promise you that's going to happen. It has happened to me. I have literally given people lessons. Fuck with the little lesson that I gave Manny with a $500 principles books. That's a little lesson. I've given people lessons. Bro, I've sold books, $20 books for $2,000. I'm dead ass. Because it's not the $2,000. It's the message. That message literally was going to bring that person not 2,000, 20,000, 200,000, $2 million. But that person, the only way that we're going to read the fucking book, if I give them the book, then we're not going to value it. Because they got it for free. What people get for free, they don't value. But since I charged them $2,000, but you cannot tell them. What do I mean? But you cannot tell them. You got to tell them, hey, you got to sell them the result, not the book. Hey, I have the solution to your problem. But what's the solution? Don't worry. The solution, $2,000 you got to give me. Once they give you the money, right? With their same money, you tell them, in 2 days, your solution is going to come. You go and order the fucking book, but you don't tell them it's a book. And you wrap it up or do whatever the fuck. Give them a $2,000 lesson. I'll promise you. And then you go highlight the stuff, the message thing, and then you tell them, read the whole thing. And they'll be like, but I could have bought that myself. So why you didn't buy it? If you knew that was the solution, why you didn't buy it? And then you tell them, I promise you, once you read this book, not 1 time, twice, 3, 5, 10 times, which that book is going to give you the solution to your problem, then if it doesn't solve the problem, I'll give you back your $2,000. I'll give you back your $2,000. As a matter of fact, I'll give you $4,000. If he's a real one or she's a real one, bro, they'll give you $2,000 more. Because obviously, if I charge $2,000 for something, it's because your minimum gonna fucking 10x. And you're gonna have, don't wish for less problem, wish for more skills. You're gonna have a skill that is gonna be able to solve that problem. Not just for you, but for others. You're gonna be able to do that, well, pay it forward. That's why coaching, mentorship is so important. Because sometimes your coach, he might not need your money, but he understands that same way he paid his way to the top, that was the only way others are going to value the way to the top too. Easy comes, easy goes. That's why most people are not, hungry. They don't want it as bad as they want to breathe because they have it easy. The life is easy. Even the government puts the life for people easy, believe it or not. They give people, they can Section A, they can coupon, can this, that, can live in the projects. You have friends, family that live in the project?
Yeah.
You hang around with them? Why not?
Because I used to hang around with them, but I never I separated myself from that.
Why?
Just because mindset and.
How you doing first of all today?
Excelentemente bien. Spiritualmente. Mentalmente. Physical, physicalmente. Emotional, emocionalmente. Financial, financieramente.
Mente, always the mind. You know why you separated yourself from them?
Why?
They didn't have the right mindset. Right? Today I sent a video to you guys, which I'm going to play it. Very impactful video.
Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. You see, whoever you're around is who. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. You see, whoever you're around is who you are. So what I mean is you have to stop hanging around poor people. Not poor in their income, but poor in their mindset. Because if you're around a whole bunch of poor-minded people, their energy, their vibration is going to rub off for you. So I want to give you 2 advice that you need to stick to become successful. Number 1, procrastination. If you're hanging around people who procrastinate a lot, their energy is going to rub off for you. Like those people who just want to go out and party every single day, like every single weekend. Like, come on, right? You have to stop hanging around those type of people. Number 2, people who do not like to self-improve. You see, in life, it's about evolving yourself, becoming a bigger version of yourself every single day. You're only going to grow and become better and better and better. But if you're around people and they don't want to self-improve, they don't want to go to events, buy courses, learn from successful people, you need to get rid of those people right away. Because if you're around those people, you're going to start doing what they're doing in their life, and it's going to hold you back. If you guys have not yet joined our...
In another word, I never gave people advices, but I gave my own self an advice. The one advice only I needed. I simplify everything, Mars. I told myself, tell me who you're with, and I'm going to tell you who you are and where you're headed. That's why from day -0, I've always been a vision-driven leader. The only thing I have chased is the vision. You know why? Because the vision takes care of everything else. Today I sent another video, right? Which I'm gonna play that video as well. But before I play that video, to wrap it up with you, I want to wrap up a few things with you. Two questions, right? Money as a tool for freedom, right? Because they were talking about why having money changes everything, right? Money as a tool for freedom. Money is a byproduct of value creation, right? Most people, they don't understand that you got to focus on creating value for others, not on trying to get the money from others. What value can you create? What impact can you bring to their table? What solutions can you bring to their problems? If it makes sense.
How can I help you?
How can I help you? How can I serve you? Right? Quien nos sirve para servir, nos sirve para vivir. We're all here to serve each other, right? So, money as a tool for freedom. Options over obligations. Money gives you the freedom to choose what's best for you. How does money give you the freedom to make better choices, Mars?
Money gives you, say it again, how does money give
How
you?
does money give you freedom to make better choices? You want me to give you more clarity?
Yeah, look.
Okay, you make the choice to exchange 8 hours of your time working a 9 to 5 to make, with all due respect, chunk change, right? You know what's chunk change? Huh? That's supposed to be an episode. Chunk change, from brick by brick, making chunk change. Chunk change. Making chunk change in brick by brick. Pennies in another word, right? So you're giving a third of your day to make little money on a 9 to 5 that they'll replace you if you fucking cough. Huff! They'll replace you, right? So options over obligations. You're obligated to go to work because you got bills to pay. But who have bills to pay? Poor people. Rich people, we don't have bills. We don't have expenses because all the expenses are for the business, right? Business has expenses, not us, right? And those expenses are paid by who? By the customer, by the tenants, by other people, right? Make sense or doesn't make sense?
Yeah.
So my question to you is, how does money give you the freedom to make better choices? Starting from there, giving a third of your day.
Yeah, money gives you the freedom to make better choices because, like, when you have money, well, one, you're not working 9 to 5, so the time that you have, you're not spending it working on other people's dreams. So when you have like financial literacy, is definitely important, like knowledge wise, because then you know how money works and how to move money. So then now you could have a clear-headed mind. You don't have people telling you what to do, and you could be where you want to be at whatever time you want to be at, and you could focus on creating value because you know that money is going to continue to have cash flow. You're going to have cash flow, and then you could focus on other things, create more cash flow.
Time liberation. Financial resources allow you to buy back your time and focus on what matters most. For example, here, Mars, you got Mars Hoops, right? As a basketball coach. Well, now you're going to be able to also help other, coaches or other people that have that potential to become coaches, basketball coaches, right? Right or wrong?
Yeah.
But you're also an investor, more investment, right? Helping people accomplish their dream. Even if people are not passionate for basketball, you can still help them because you can still help them find their purpose, right? What other thing? You got brick by brick.
Brick by brick, yeah.
Right?
Attention.
You can also help people also start their own podcast, right? Leverage our resources because God wants each of us to be excessively preoccupied with the needs and desires of his other children. And one of the needs that children have now is the need to have their voice amplified. That's deep because their mess is their message,
yeah.
And they're the messenger. Right or wrong?
Right.
Right? So why is financial freedom the ultimate goal of wealth building?
Financial freedom is the ultimate goal of wealth building because when you're focusing on building wealth is a mindset. So when you have that financial freedom, you could spend your time by like reading books and also educating yourself as well. And everybody wants financial freedom. Like that's the goal for everybody, but people go about it the wrong way of trying to get financial freedom. A lot of people lie to themselves thinking they're gonna get that financial freedom by just saving up, like saving money in the bricks, but they're being lied to. All that money that they're saving is just staying there. If it's not working, if your money not moving, then you're going to be poor by the second by just saving that money in there. But constantly have your money move, and then that money create more money in order to get to your financial freedom.
See, money doesn't buy happiness, but it does buy freedom. See, in life, you don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for. You believe that?
But
In life, you don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for. Right?
yeah,
Simple. You want money? Focus on creating value for others. That's simple. Always be helping people. But it's so simple, but it's counterintuitive. It's so difficult too. Because most people, they're programmed subconsciously to just, they're trained to look for work. See, we create business or real estate opportunities that help build our network and income while everyone else is trained to look for work. John D. Rockefeller, one of the world what?
full of workers, not thinkers.
Not thinkers. The man that works all day has no time to what?
Make money
Why?
because they're not focused on the value. They're chasing after the money instead of having the money attract them.
Stop chasing money. Chase problems and find solutions to those problems, right? And also chase your best version. Because if you chase your best version, something's gonna happen. Personal development and income go hand in hand. With all that said, Mars, promote yourself. What episode or anything you want to tell the world on today's episode? You know why having money changes everything. Because I see you as a wealthy man. I see any man to me or woman, any human is wealthy the minute they decide to get on growth mode, self-improve, get 1% better, Kaizen every single day. The day that you basically stop growing, you start dying. That's why I stay away from still people. Still in the same spot, still cutting hair, still doing this, still doing that, still complaining. Stay away from those people. Right?
My name is Shamar Fields. I have a podcast, Brick by Brick. Got a couple episodes out. But the vision of Brick by Brick is to talk to the person who are just like me, who may like have a goal in mind, but they may not know how to get to that goal, and they may feel overwhelmed with that goal. But Brick by Brick, I'm here to help you guys out there, give you the knowledge along with my team as well, to help you build up and help you with on your self-development journey. But no goal is too big. Like, you are enough. You could do it. You just need a team. You need people, like clear-minded people, to give you clarity. Just watch who your circle, who you are around, and continue to grow with us.
Thank you, Brother Mars.
you.
See, you become what you listen to, but you also become who you have around. You got me? Because what you listen to, it could be also the music you listen to. You got me? You start listening to music just because the beat sounds good, just because it makes you look cool. You got me? You start becoming that because you start now. Those words become your lifestyle. If it makes sense, if you're hearing music talking about guns, violence, sex, this, that, all that thing is nourishing your mind, but in a negative way. So moving forward with today's episode, why having money changes everything. How you doing, first of all, brother Jandy?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos. Positivo, productivo, intencionalmente.
Positive, productive, and intentional. Why? Because being intentional on everything you do is a must. If the minute a man or a woman becomes intentional, your whole life changes. The minute a man or a woman becomes productive, whatever you're doing, it's supposed to be, multiplying, producing, if it makes sense, making life better, your life better, making the life of others better. If now you got to literally go through pain, put yourself through pain, reflect on that pain in order to progress. Never understood a man or a woman that, because what you sow is what you reap. If you're sowing and you're not reaping shit, it's because you're doing something wrong. Well, what are you doing? You got me ask yourself that, right?
Giving free value. He who pays attention. You want to talk, you got to pay the price. That's the lesson I learned today.
And positive mental attitude is the number one step to riches.
Facts.
Number one, if it makes sense. So a lot of people fail just in that, right? That's why I read the book, Norman Vincent Peale, The Power of Positive Thinking. Just that book will change your life. The Secret. If you don't want to read the book, The Secret, watch the movie, The Secret. But leaders are readers. This organization is straight up leaders, but not just leaders. Leaders that what? Create leaders.
That create
right?
leaders.
So let's talk about, first of all, the 5 pillars. I like making sure that everybody's mind is right.
Always. Espiritualmente, you gotta have that good connection with God so you could get to know yourself, and that way your soul could be at ease and you could be a better human overall. Your spirit could be right. And mental, you got to nourish your mind. So therefore, you could serve others, because the minute you open your mouth, you reveal to the world who you are. Físicamente, health is the ultimate wealth. When you feel good, you're going to look good and you're going to attract good. Emocionalmente, estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. So you want to make decisions based off your emotions, because how Warren Buffett says, You cannot control your emotions. You can't control your life, personal or business. And financieramente, we all have a purpose. Everybody wants money, but how are we creating value? What are we here for?
Why having money changes everything. So I tell people, get your money right. Money, 3 things. You got to know how to get it, how to keep it, how to grow it. Forget about keeping it and growing it. Focus on getting it. Because most people, they fail there. 97% of people are getting money, exchanging their time for money. You will never become rich with a 9 to 5. Straight up. Unless you're a Carlos or unless you're a person in this organization, because it's not what you get. It's what you do with what you get. If it makes sense. I could literally be working at McDonald's and I could multiply my money because I already know where to allocate my money, if it makes sense. I wouldn't even need my money. I would just use my mindset, if it makes sense. But amplifying your impact, why money changes everything. Money magnifies who you are. Financial success allows you to do more of what you love and help others. Why does money amplify your ability to make an impact?
Money amplifies the ability to make an impact because without money, we wouldn't be here where we're at doing what we do. Without money, you can't buy things. You can't buy what you want. Simple. Without money, money's the tool for you to get what you want. Certain situations.
My question is, good answer, but why does money amplify your ability to make an impact?
Money amplifies the ability to make an impact because it's gonna help you, boost you to do it on a bigger scale. If we want to,
you want me to use myself as an example?
You could give an example.
When money is not an issue, you could literally work on your purpose.
Explain.
Okay, for example, my purpose, our purpose, is helping people accomplish their dream. Right? Most people think they need money to accomplish their dream. Right? But the minute I basically sold myself, that I went through my journey, if it makes sense. Okay, I use money when I didn't have the right mindset, right, if it makes sense. But through the process of failing forward, I used to get creative to get more money, right? So then I got so creative that money was just coming to me because I became the man. So for example, let's use my cell phone stores. The minute people used to see that my stores were so successful, I had people coming to me and be like, yo, Carlos, I got X amount of money I would like to invest. And I'm like, hold up. You get me? Because I was always picky. I didn't want to do business just with anybody. If the person was not basically willing to like work inside the business or be part of the team, I wouldn't want to give that person equity. I just don't want an investor, somebody that could just give me money. Like I've never been that type of person because this is the thing. When people just give you the money and they don't want to be part of the project, something happens. Those people, they just in it for their transactional relationship. I don't want to do transactional relationship because the thing is, business is an up and down type of thing. So unless you're inside the business and you already know what's going on, you're not going to basically, if something goes down, you get me? You're going to be an understanding type of person. Make sense? That's why, for example, in real estate, if I rent to somebody, I want to be partners with the tenant too, because I want to be part of their success, but I also want to be part of their failure just in case, because I want to bail them out. It's not I want to be bailing people out, because most people think they need money to get bailed out. All you need is strategies. You got me? You can get creative in a business, or marketing, an ad. You can figure something out. You got me? A grand opening, or new administration, some type of new thing. You got me? Just doing a new cover type of thing, reinventing yourself. And that's another thing which I wrote it today on my notes. Since today's the 1st, December 1st, there's 30 more days, you could say, for the year to basically finish. So I wanted it to start a little, you see, it says reinventing yourself right here. So I wanted to do like 30 episodes tomorrow on how I will reinvent myself if I was any person, if it makes sense. So I'm pretty much going down the elevator from letter A to basically letter Z to reinvent myself. I don't know if it makes sense. So it'll be reinventing yourself day 1, reinventing yourself day 2. So I'm going to have a whole thing so people could basically be able to play that back and in 30 days transform your whole life. You don't need 3 years to transform your life, if it makes sense. So going back, Why does money amplify your ability to make an impact?
You just said it. You're gonna be able to impact the world on a bigger scale.
Creating
My
opportunity
perspective.
for others. It's my favorite one. Wealth enables you to invest in people, ideas, and causes that matter. Once again, wealth enables you to invest in people. Remember, I don't invest in businesses. I invest in people. We invest in people because we the business, right? I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. You're not a businessman. You're the businessman. If you listen to the book, to the audio, Business Secrets from the Bible, you're going to get a lot of clarity. Listen to that audio 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 times, if it makes sense. So the more you have, the more you can give. That's why the secret to living is giving. So how can financial success create opportunities for others?
I wouldn't say financial success. You said wealth, and wealth is in the mind. So it's like how you said you like to take a percentage of the business, but you're not only investing money, you're investing your time, your energy, and also your mind. But financial success, that's what attracts people. That's where everybody, I don't want to say that's like the pull, but
the material things, you
yeah,
say?
of course.
But you see, for example, I could literally right now be butt naked. And since I know I became the person, I gravitate that energy in the universe.
Frequency.
That frequency. Like I could walk into any place and I don't gotta show money. I don't gotta tell people I got money. I could literally walk however the fuck. And people could sense I'm just different because my confidence, the way I vibrate so high, my energy so high, my aura, that is gonna send out spiritual signals. That's why I tell people, get your spiritual correct. You got me? If you're gonna be judged, you're gonna be judged by God. You got me? People could try to do you harm. And if God does, God could block them. I don't know if that makes sense. Makes sense?
Of course.
Because always remember, most people, they see life from their perspective, from their level of understanding. So sometimes you make a brother or a sister pay because he who pays attention. They will never understand that lesson was to build them.
Correct.
But most people, they don't remember. People change because of three things: a broken heart, broken pocket, or a trauma. You don't gotta let those three things happen to you. You will literally, a wise man learns from the experiences, from the failures, positive, negative, whatever, from other people. That's why I'm every day constantly learning. And I want to study, I'd rather study people that failed forward than people that just say that everything always been lovey-dovey. No! You learn more through ups and downs. You got me through losing games. You got me. That's what builds your character. I don't want to be around a person that tells me all I do is win, 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 win. Yeah, you get to that level, but after you fail so much, because now it's so easy. Make sense?
Right.
So the more you have, the more you can give. What can you tell the world overall based on this episode? Anything that you want to promote to? Why having money changes everything? Because a lot of people say that money it's not good. You got to have a relationship with money.
Correct.
You got to literally say, hey, money, I love you. I'm not going to,
put you on a pedestal, but I value you. But when it comes to that, it's just how you said, most people, like with the transactional part, they say, why me instead of trying me? They don't know that everything in the world happens for them, not against them. And just every episode, I feel like that we did on Day One podcast is just, if you see also my journey, but also his journey, how he evolved mentally and myself as well. And just the game that we give on air. But people don't value free things. Well, what I learned is that people got to pay the ignorant tax because I paid mine. So now I just got to pay it forward. Pay that ignorant tax forward. They got to pay it because some people, it's going to hurt them. But some people, that's going to be the blessing in their life. It's going to be that wake-up call. And people don't value free things. That's the lesson I learned today.
Now you understand. I've told you already multiple times. Somebody make them pay.
Correct.
I'm serious.
No, I'm being for real.
Whatever book, because now you're a mental doctor.
Correct.
Bro,
I'm being for real.
The number one problem in the world is the mind.
mind.
The minute you get the mind on point, personal, easy. Business, easy. Life, everything, easy. Basketball, everything, easy.
Like today, for example, before I give the other person a chance, today a brother in the court came up. They was arguing. He was like, yo, bro, I really don't want to be like this. Like, I don't like arguing this and that. He's always arguing on the court. And then he was like, but people try to poke and I'm just done with it. And I say, yo, bro, watch the movie or listen to the book, read the book, whatever, The Secret. But instead of saying that, I have
He attracts that.
You probably know what I'm talking about already. And I was like, I have the solution that or the thing that I could have done better is I had the solution that would solve that problem. But here, this is the price. And
Page 14 was solving that problem.
But as a fact, you know who. Thank you, Carlos.
And
Appreciate
also
it.
business secret from the Bible, who solving that problem too.
Correct.
But you got to charge them. That's
what I'm
coaching.
saying. Yeah.
Coaching is literally, if you took the time to read a book 3 hours, and I know a brother or sister has that problem, and I could really fix it in 1 second. Bro, if I fixed it in 1 second, you're not paying me for the 1 second. You're paying me for my life journey, all the time that I fucking was failing myself with that problem.
Correct.
Don't wish for less problem, wish for more skills. Thank you.
Thank you.
Improve decision making. No more desperations. Long-term planning. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. But wealth is also, you know how I measure wealth, Vanessa?
Yes.
Huh?
How
many people I'm able to impact, help? You got me? Get out of their comfort zone, if it makes sense. How you doing, first of all, today, Vanessa?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos. Espiritualmente, spiritually. Mentalmente, mentally. Físicamente, physically. Emocionalmente, emotionally. Y financieramente, financially. El que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Who not live to serve, not deserve to live. Positive, productive, and intentional.
Positive, productive, and intentional. Right?
Positive, yeah.
You got a positive, that's necessary.
Yes.
Productive, that's possible. Intentional, that's impossible. Right?
Yes.
So, no more desperation. Improve decision making. Let's talk about Vanessa. You know, today we're talking about why having money changes everything, right?
Yes.
Have you ever seen people, maybe you probably been in that position, where, you know, the way you make decisions is just, you make decisions, you know,
By my
you know what I
emotion.
mean? With desperation.
Yes.
So no more desperation. So having money improves your decision-making skills, right? So no more desperation. Money removes the pressure to make short-term survival-based decisions. Have you ever made decisions based on survival mode?
Yes.
Survival-based decisions, right?
A lot of time.
Huh? That
Yeah.
instant gratification,
Yeah.
or that just, oh, I gotta pay the bills. Decisions just for the moment.
Pay to pay.
Huh?
Check.
So no
Check
more
to pay.
desperation. That's why money changes everything.
Yeah.
You don't gotta be desperate, right? Money removes the pressure to make short-term survival-based decisions. So how does having money improve the quality of your decisions?
Oh, it's very important. Because when you have money, you have more ability to have more opportunity to. Because imagine see you want to like do some projects and you don't have money, how are you gonna do? It's like you can be like, I can say I didn't have anxiety or I stressed or something like that. When you have money, you can improve so many things. But you know, I remember before I wanted money for different things, not just for buy, for just put it like business or something like that. And I always like inspiration myself, say I want to do this, but I didn't have the money, I didn't have the scale, I didn't know how to get money from the bank, and you know, so many, so many things.
See, people don't have a money problem; they have a mindset problem.
Yeah.
So, for example, if I'm gonna start a business, you could leverage Carlos.
Okay.
You could leverage other people's money, other people's experience, other people's effort. I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own effort. Shout out to the Mars of the world. You got me? If you depend on 100% on your own effort, you're never going to become rich, wealthy. You got to poor is passing opportunities over repeatedly, but poor is also a mindset. Poor is a way of thinking. So people that are poor, they're making decisions based on, I got bills to pay. I got expenses. You got me? I got this. I got that. Their mind is so fogged. You got me? Just with the lack, scarcity mindset that they forget to see all the abundance on the other side of the river, or whatever you want to call it, the other side of the street.
Yeah.
Makes sense? It's either you're in scarcity or you're in abundant city. You cannot be in between. It's either you're in one here or there.
Yeah.
Where are you?
You
Around
know,
me, you cannot be in scarcity.
okay. Carlos, yesterday you put the video or you sent the video to the group and you say like the 5 people you have in your count or something like that. It's like, and you say like, you just like calculated everything they have and you're going to see you have more what do you like you think you have, because you just calculate how you earn, how they earn, and you're gonna see you have so many people around you. You can earn all the money they have. And I didn't think about it. Say, oh, I want to calculate everything, every people I have in my contact, and I want to write it down the name. I want to see how they earn, and then just I can make money from there too.
See, most people you know why you struggle making money?
Yeah.
Reason you don't have more money in your life is because you settle for mediocrity. Because money is a frequency, it's an energy, it's a vibration. So when you readily accept lower quality food, what you're saying to the universe is, universe, I happily accept the lowest quality for the most important thing of my life, my body. Please, universe, don't send me more money because I am happy with less than what is ultimately available to me. See how you're creating more of what you don't want? You're not living in your authentic self. Poor in spirit people say the words, I can't afford that. Authentic self people say the words, how could I afford that? That's the shift.
How can I afford that? How many people have read Rich Dad Poor Dad? Jay Andys of the world charge fucking people not $15, $20 for the book, charge them $200. You literally, if you buy one book at $20 and you sell it for $200, bro, sis, oh, but Carlos, why are you telling people to sell a book? They're raping them. You see, that's why people are still confused about money. They think everything is a scam. Yo, bro, sis, if I literally know this book will change your whole life, and I know this book costs $20, I'm not gonna sell it for you for $20. Because the way the mind is wired, since it's only $20, they think just because it costs $20 and it's not a lot of money, they think that the information in it is not valuable. That's why my book is minimum $2,000.
2000.
Straight up. The first people I'm putting to pay that $2,000 are the people around that I'm coaching, mentoring. Trust me, you guys are gonna pay for it. I'm not paying for that book. All right, let's bet. I know from where to get. Trust me, you're gonna pay $2,000 for a book. I bet you anything. People are gonna in this organization. Everybody for my book, they're gonna pay $2,000
because you're gonna the thing you're gonna bring in this book.
$2,000 they're gonna pay. There ain't nobody getting that book for free. I don't care who the fuck you are.
Just pay 2,000.
Huh?
It's true.
Okay, so it's the same thing. So my question to you is, before the question, long-term planning. Wealth enables you to think strategically and plan for the future. Why does financial stability allow for long-term thinking? Why does financial stability, when you're financially stable, allow for long-term thinking? You know, that delayed gratification, not that instant, desperate
when you
mentality that,
when you decide your life in everything you make is not in short term, it's not in long term. Because when you create wealth and long term, you're gonna see the result. But the thing is gonna be when you're getting old, you're gonna see the wealth you're gonna have. But see you focus and the instantly, you're gonna have the money. But the thing is, in long term, maybe you don't have the money because you just fucking instantly.
Long-term planning, the 7 habits of highly effective people. I'll sell that book too for fucking $3,000. Right? You got to think win-win. But and also start with end in mind. Starting with end in mind is one of the habits of highly effective people. So long-term planning. The long-term planning, if you want your first home, you got to think long-term. You got to say, okay, my first home, rent is the most expensive, bill expense that I have per month. Instead of me thinking of becoming a landlord, right? Let me rent it out so I could have tenants, pay for the mortgage, right? Even if it doesn't produce cash flow, even if I break even, but at least I'm gonna be able to live for free, basement attic, right? Rent out first floor, second floor, and I'm building equity, right? Because equity is the name of the game, right? And the property normally would appreciate in value. Right or wrong?
Yes, and the money you pay for rent.
And it's the same thing for the car. Why would you settle? Why would the world settle for an average Honda You go to the Honda dealer, you're gonna come out with a what?
Yes,
With a Honda. If you go to a used car dealer, you're gonna come out with a what? A used car.
Yes.
If you go to the Ferrari, that's what you're gonna come out. A Ferrari.
Yeah, you program.
Huh?
Yeah.
If they give you a $500 credit limit credit card, will you take it? When you're in scarcity, you're gonna take it.
And
But
they
when you're
didn't
not
know.
desperate, you're gonna be fuck out of here. Fuck I look like taking $500. I'll wipe my ass with $500. I go to Eddie V's with a shorty, go eat some good food. $500 left right there.
Yeah, but I can say
Now you understand why you gotta demand, raise your standards so the universe is gonna meet you there?
let me say something.
Yes.
You understand that part, but I remember when they offered to the credit card 500, I was so happy because I said, I want to make credit, you know.
The first
I
thing,
didn't-
all the other creditors are gonna literally treat you how they
Yeah,
treat
but
see that.
I didn't know. I was so happy when they give you $500, and I take it right away. The thing is, I went to the
You,
store and I
you see, that's where
spent all the
negotiation.
money.
That's where negotiation skills come.
Yep.
Huh?
It's true.
Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. So you will never be wealthy if you're not fully experiencing
Yes.
life to the fullest. So raise your standards, world. What
Yeah.
else do you want to tell the world, Vanessa, to wrap it up? Any episode promote? Lucy Sombra, who are you?
Oh, okay. I'm Vanessa. I have my podcast, Lucy Sombra. I did the episode with Carlos, and the
You got to work on
episode-
your communication skills, on your
I know.
vocabulary. I'm serious. I'm telling you straight up.
Yeah,
Listen,
I've
this
been doing. I've
podcast,
been doing.
why this, why that, why that?
I've been
You got
doing,
me?
Carlos.
Huh?
I've been doing.
Good to great. You got to go from good to great. You got me?
Yeah.
And start with why, right?
Yeah, and
Go.
why the episode what I did with you is like why you don't have to say no, and then you everything you want to do it, you can do it. And the thing is, sometimes you limit yourself. This episode is gonna show see you looking for something, you're gonna find it. But if you're not looking for something, you're not gonna find anything. But just focus on the thing you want to looking for, or something you want in your life. And this episode I'm gonna show you everything you wanted. You know, sometimes you limit yourself. Sometimes you just like say, "Oh, maybe I can afford this." But as you say, "Yes, I can afford everything I want." My episodes in Spanish. Some people they can understand Spanish. You can look it up. And I want to do like something on episode by myself. And this episode is about my how I change my mindset. You know, I want to do like in Wednesday or Tuesday, something like that.
Thank you,
Sí.
Vanessa. Appreciate you.
Yes, Carlos.
See, one thing with me, I tell people straight up, it's not that I like embarrassing people, but as a teacher, mentor, coach, you got me? I want people around me to what? Raise their standards. And sometimes the best way to help a brother or sister raise their standards by putting them through pain. So they could reflect on that pain and they could use it as a wake-up call. You got me? Because I'm not here trying to, belittle people. I'm all about uplifting people, making people, maximize their potential, help them, grow, get rid of their weakness, get rid of their old ways. Here with my brother, Manny. Why having money changes everything. How you doing, first of all, Manny?
Fenomenalmente, excelentemente bien, con un poco de frío, pero tú sabes, positivo, productivo e intencional. Espiritualmente, you gotta have that connection with God. Even though money's everything, money's not gonna change your God, but money will develop you more time to dedicate to your God. We got mentalmente, mentally, develop your mind so you can create more money to develop, to have more time to spend into the other pillars. We got físicamente, more money won't change your body, but it will give you more time to develop more time to your body.
Money will also help you buy better food.
Exactly.
Eat less Chinese food.
We got emocionalmente, stay away from your emotions if you want to develop more money so you can spend more time and have a better quality of life. We got the financial pillar, financieramente. El que no vive para servir no sirve, no, el que no vive para servir no sirve para vivir. He who does not live to serve doesn't live to live.
Positive?
I say it in the beginning every single time.
Okay, positive, productive, and intentional.
You don't catch it?
Nah, I didn't catch it.
All right.
Changing your environment. Better connections. Let's talk about changing your environment, because a lot of people, they don't understand that while having money changes everything, right? When you have money, you're able to change your environment, because believe it or not, we're a byproduct of our environment. That's why we got to do the NBA Fitness Club to make it more exclusive, or better players, better, I don't want to call it competition, better collaborations, iron sharpening iron. You got me the best coaches, team love, everybody wants to see everybody do better and better and better, because we make each other better. You got me? So changing your environment, better connections. Financial success attracts like-minded, growth-oriented people. So why does financial success attract better relationships and opportunity, Manny?
Because once you have more financial success, you'll be aware of the people that you gotta have around you. Like that's gonna attract the people. High value people attract attract high
Money
value.
attracts money.
Right, exactly. So like, plus when you have more high value, you'll be more aware of the things you had to go through to be around the people that are already self-developed as well.
The higher you vibrate, the more awareness you have within your environment, right?
Exactly. The more valuable you create, the more value you create for yourself. You're gonna be more aware of the other people that already created the value.
Imagine, for example, the minute a man moves out, in a better environment, drives a better car, the people around, they vibrate different. You got me? You see that they're happier, because remember, misery loves what?
Company.
You see miserable people, they always want to drag you to their level, right?
Yeah.
That's why we got to stay away from those type of individuals, right? So since we were talking about better connections, let's talk about elevating your surroundings. Wealth allows you to create an environment that supports success and happiness. Once again, wealth allows you to create an environment that supports success and happiness. How can money help you create more supportive environment?
I mean, the more money you make, the higher quality of living, the more higher lifestyle you're gonna have for yourself. The better quality of living you're gonna have for yourself, and you're gonna be surrounded around the right high quality people.
And for your family too. Because
Exactly.
now you can move out your family, if it makes sense.
Of course, you can put them in a better position as well.
Your environment reflects your level of success. That's deep. Your environment reflects your level of success. What can I say about my own environment? Let me reflect myself. Let me put myself through pain. Coming from a city where, everybody used to see the negative out of the city, I saw the positive out of the city.
You still see the positive.
Right?
So do I.
But I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to tell the world something. Right? We're due to be in other cities.
1,000%.
But I said to myself, the minute I go to other cities, it's going to be for the Wealth Map Summit, to bring the massive action plan to wealth. A lot of people think wealth is in the pocket, but wealth starts in the mind with your 5 pillars, right? Wealth starts literally when you understand that God wants each of us to be excessively preoccupied with the needs and desires of his other children. And right now, there's a big problem in the world. But I don't see the problem. I see the solution, right? You know what's the biggest problem in the world? What do you think is the biggest problem right now? Mindset. And I believe that God has a calling for all of us in this organization to bring awareness that we have to personally develop ourselves. We have to self-improve ourselves, right? Because the man that works all day has no time to make money. Forget about making money. The man or woman that works all day has no time to personally develop, self-improve. It could be spiritually, that connection with God. You don't have time to meditate, pray. Most people, they don't even have time for that because their mind is thinking, oh, I got to go to work, all the traffic, all these negativity. You got me? All these bombarding their mind. You got me? All these BS, right? They don't have time to work on their mindset. They don't have time to work on their physical pillar. Even people that work on their physical pillar, they're drifting. Most people that go work out, you're going to notice when they have their headphones, they're listening to music. They need music as motivation. Bro, if you're not motivated by listening to a Jim Rohn, a Tony Robbins, a Myron Golden, any of these fucking people, Les Brown.
Money can change that. Money can change people's distractions. Money can change how people, their poor-minded minds. Money can change that. Money will change.
Shout out to Mark Cuban's son. He saw Bad Bunny, right?
Right.
And any man or woman that sees Bad Bunny, oh, Bad Bunny, Bad Bunny. Guess how Mark Cuban's son told him? Like a regular fucking guy. Mark Cuban's son was born fucking filthy rich.
Nobody impresses me.
You got me?
Right.
Shout out to the Carlos of the world. That's why all these celebrities that I've met through my life, you got me?
Yeah.
They put me in a pedestal. I don't put them in a pedestal. You know why? Because I was not going to be that person that fucking dick sucks. Right? You know what I mean? That yes man. That, oh, can I get a picture? What the fuck I look like? I'd rather get a picture with a nobody, straight up, and make them a somebody than with a person that, you got me, that you, no, I don't want a picture. You got to ask me for a picture, and I'm going to tell you no. I'm different. You got to be different. So that's the only way to stand out. You got me? Maybe I'm wrong, but hey, it worked out. It worked out because I was not going to basically look at the celebrities so you can record them, because this, that. I wouldn't want people doing that shit to me. Make sense? Your environment reflects your level of success. Can you say something about that, Manny? Because your environment reflects your level of success. You work in an implementation as a barber, right? Now you're in unification, right? But you're also in communication. But now you're also in imagination. So your environment and implementation, remember, there's 4 levels of value creation. The minute you're creating value at the lowest level, your environment reflects your level of success. I could literally tell barbers, they don't have to tell me how wealthy they are, how rich they are. I could already measure them by the level of impact in the world. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You get me? They're valuable, but
they're replaceable.
Yes. And that's not even replaceable. It's just the marketplace doesn't pay. You get me?
Right.
If it makes sense. Because what they're solving is not something so difficult. Can you reflect and just tell the world anything?
No, my dad always told me. He always told me being a barber is not a real job. And then I always reflected on that, and I always tried to do different things to get out of the barber lifestyle. But then at the end of the day, I always ended up doing the same thing because that's mostly all I knew.
Because you were programmed subconsciously for that instant gratification, that instant money. So, right? So now you're on programming that to that delay gratification. Because the delay is better, bro.
Of course.
That's why it starts with your physical body. Imagine you want that instant gratification. You get me? Shout out to the Julios of the world, right? My man told me that he wanted to use steroids one. I'm like, oh, bro, you don't need that, bro. You're like, how can I get in shape? And I'm like, yo, simple. Just start the gym. You got me? And the minute you're consistent, you see, consistency 360, no days off, you're going to get in shape. But you cannot go to the gym and expect to get in shape overnight. You're literally going to get in shape as long as you go consistent to the gym, as long as you eat correctly, as long as you basically do whatever you got to do to maintain, you know, your goals. If it makes sense.
1,000%.
Manny, to wrap it up, anything that you want to tell the world? Why why having money changes everything?
Money can amplify you as a person. Money can change the way you live. Money can open new doors for you.
Money changes the way you talk. If you mumbling, money will make you now mumble.
Not right now, but not only that, because I didn't need money to change the way I talked. I used to talk, and I'm still talking, but I'm still developing myself because reading can also change the way you talk as well. So like, money just a byproduct of value creation. So,
Money's what?
Money is just a byproduct of value creation. So to buy a book, okay, you need money, or you can use other people's money.
What principles have you learned from principles?
The most you gotta the most important principle I learned from principles is embrace reality. Embrace your reality. Just be aware of who you are. Embrace your reality and deal with it, and know how to figure it out. Know how to overcome it. Know how to solve problems and get solutions.
I'm gonna give you a lesson so you could give it to the world. You see the book principle? Pain plus reflection equals progress.
Of course.
Huh? Pay it forward. Give that lesson back to people. Give that lesson to your brother. But don't charge them 500. Charge them 1,000. Double your money. I'm serious.
Of course. Well, I doubt he'll want to buy a book for
You see, you're
$1,000.
thinking negative. Now you got to read. I'm gonna give you another lesson with the secret. Read page 14. You see, you're thinking the mind is a magnet. If you're thinking negative terms, you attract negative.
If I won't
you're
sell it
thinking
to
positive.
if I don't sell it to him, I'll sell it to somebody else. That's how it goes. But I'm gonna sell it for $1,000. I'll guarantee you that. But I won't guarantee you.
You see, when you're confident in your abilities, I'm so confident in my ability, I can sell my underwears. I could literally sell used underwears. I'm dead ass. I sell ice in the ice pool in Antarctica.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. See, life is easy, man. Life is all perspective. Well, Carlos, who's gonna buy ice where there's ice? Trust me, the ice that I'm gonna bring to there is different type of ice. I'm one of those, Emily. How you doing today, Emily?
Excelentemente bien.
Let's talk about wealth as a mindset.
Spiritually, espiritualmente, mentally, mentalmente, physically, físicamente, emotionally, emocionalmente y financially, financieramente. Porque que nos sirve para servir, nos sirve para vivir. Because he who doesn't live to serve doesn't serve living.
See, these are words that we might laugh, but these are guiding words. You get me? Positive.
Positive.
Why positive? Because you want to have a positive mental attitude. Positive mental attitude is the number one step to riches. Money comes last in the list, right?
Okay.
Productive. Why? We are here to serve each other. Business is either you're selling a product or a service. How can I help you? How can I serve you? Right?
Yes.
And intentional. When you're intentional, when you live a life with intentionality, something's going to happen. Just like this book. Purpose is the profit. See, business is people be like, oh, how much profit am I going to make? Well, that's the wrong question based on my perspective. You get me? Based on their perspective, that's the right question. How much profit am I going to make? What's the ROI? The return on investment. Those are transactional type of individuals. But people that are living purpose like us, we say, what's the ROI? But the return on intention. Like when you live a life of purpose, a life where God sent you to the world with a message, so you could impact, right? Because there's a lot of people that are lost. Facts?
Yeah.
Why are people lost? Why do you think people are lost?
They don't know what they want.
It's not just because they don't know what they want. They were programmed to be lost. People remember they're modern slaves. Why are they not using the word slavery now? Why they don't use the word slave? Think about it.
They change it to
They innovated the word to employees. They revolutionized it. Right?
Okay.
Well, let's use a different word. Instead of us hitting them, let's mentally manipulate them. Now you understand when a man or a woman gets control of their mind, nobody could control them. Personal business, nobody.
They can think for themselves.
They could think for themselves. See, that's why since a little kid, I thank God I've been thinking for myself. Imagine I would have let my father think for me. A daily drinker. Imagine I would have let my mother think for me. I would have been lost, Emily. Sometimes we think our parents want the best for us. They do, based on their level of understanding. Notice, back in the day, kids, they used to hit them. Even in my era. I thank God that my mother and my father pretty much didn't raise me. They raised me, but didn't raise me. Counterintuitive. Sounds funny, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
But imagine they would have hit me. They would have hit me. I would have been in jail myself because I would have hit them back straight up. I'll say that shit on video. Oh, you gotta honor your mother, your father. Why are you hitting me? I don't hit my daughters. I never have hit my daughter. I haven't even ever yelled at my daughters. If you don't want to get hit, you don't hit people. But if you hit people, you get what you sow. What you sow is what you reap. That's why you see people that have dogs, that have animals, right? You say you have a dog, right? You have a dog, right? Do you hit your dog?
No.
Imagine you hit your dog. Don't get mad when that dog, that pit bull of yours, one day you hit him 100 times, the 101 time, the dog says, enough is enough. You know how many pit bulls have fucking demolished their fucking the owners? Because if you don't respect your dog, do not expect your dog to respect you. Respect is a two-way street, world. Goes in the personal level, goes in the business level. Respect. So, going back, why having money changes everything. To wrap it up with Emily, wealth as a mindset. What's a mind? Can you define the word mindset, Emily?
Mindset. How you see the world, what is your perspective of things, how you perceive the things that is around you, how you see the world through your eyes.
Your operating system. Some people, they have a Windows 95, Windows XP, Windows Vista. Those are old operating systems. You know, shout out to the Bill Gates of the world. You get me? To the Microsoft computers, right? Those operating systems are literally what make the world, what make the computers, programs run, right? But most people, their operating system is fucked up. They have viruses mentally, meaning in their mindset. So from scarcity to abundance, right? Having money changes how you think about opportunities and possibilities. How does money transform your mindset from scarcity to abundance, Emily?
When you stop seeing the lack of things, that you don't have money for this or for that.
Oh, ungrateful. Ungrateful motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Have you been one of those?
Yeah, I used to be.
Oh, you see? Thank you for admitting it. See, Emily has self-awareness now, right? While having money changes the way how you think about opportunities and possibilities, right?
Yeah. So now you don't even have to have the money. You just need to know somebody and have the money.
Oh, so you leverage.
Yeah.
Leverage other people's efforts,
Yeah.
other people's experience,
Yeah.
other people's resources?
Yeah.
No. Other people's money?
Yeah.
No. You know, there's people that they will leverage also people like me, right? To try to get girls around me. That's deep. You know that?
How we will call that? OP what?
Huh?
OP what?
OP pimp. I don't know what we call that, but that's a smart way too.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. They don't need.
In another word, your network is your net worth, not just monetary, but also sexually. Huh?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Some people, they'll network. You got me? Today I saw that Yandy didn't play basketball, Manny. He went to, I guess, to do that yoga class.
Yeah.
There's a lot of females there.
We were doing yoga.
They could get females there. See, I wouldn't do yoga, but if people want to do yoga, they could do yoga. You know what I mean? I like moving. I like sports shit. I gotta move. You know, I like manly type of shit. That yoga shit. What the fuck am I gonna be here bending down, fucking doggy style?
Stretching.
The fuck I look like? Huh? Flexible for what? I'm flexible enough to do the work, with a woman, but I don't need to be that flexible.
It's good for your body.
Huh?
It's good for your body.
Yes, it's good for the female body, not for me. You get me? But that's a good way to leverage also. You got me?
Mhm.
You got me? Putting yourself in an environment, you got me?
Mhm.
Where there's a lot of females, the guys, right?
Mhm.
Of something that is of value. Each share the same value. I don't know if that makes sense,
Yeah, it makes
right?
sense.
For example, there's the Orange Theory Gym in Totowa by Just Salad. That gym is like a group thing, right? So I see a billion females there. Bunch of white girls that go there. Bunch of fucking girls there.
Mhm.
One of the girls that works there, right? There's a place next to it of the owner of the Just Salad, right? It's called Beverly Hills Rejuvenation, some shit like that. Forgot the name exactly. But to make a long story short, I know one of the girls there, right? She's like, that's weird that you haven't got a membership in Orange Theory since you like working out. But I knew what she was saying, right? Because she's like, all those girls will love you there. And I'm like, as a matter of fact, her name is Jasmine too.
Mm.
Yes. She was the marketing. Shout out to Jasmine, the marketing from let me look her up. Jasmine. She's the marketing director from the. As a matter of fact, you know her. We've been there. Vanessa knows her. You remember the day that we went? That I told you guys that you guys could do a collaboration with them?
No, I don't remember.
I'll thinking about it. I'm gonna put you guys in contact. Because they're always looking for people, influencers, people to promote their business, if it makes sense.
Mhm.
But confidence and control. Financial success increases your confidence and control over your life. Why is confidence a natural byproduct of financial stability?
Confidence.
I say I'm one of the most confident men alive,
Yeah.
right? So why is confidence a natural byproduct of financial stability?
Because when you are confident that you know
You
how,
walk different.
yeah, but not only with the word confidence, or with also knowing that how you can make money, how you can bring value to other people. So that's why you work with confidence, because you already know what people is lacking and you can bring to the table.
Ooh, so Emily's revealing my secret. That's true, Emily. You already know my secret. Now you understand why I'm the most confident man alive? Because I'm in the transformation business all my
No, I
life,
think so.
not in the transaction business. A transaction is like literally a one night stand with a woman. But a transformation is a life journey.
Yeah.
It's for a long time, not a
Moment.
not a moment. Make sense?
Yeah, makes
So I
sense.
already know I'm that valuable that it doesn't matter who the heck it is, male, female. I'm gonna be so impactful in people's life that when people don't have me around, they're gonna feel something is missing. They're gonna need that. You do need, understand, world. You do need a Carlos in your world. You do need a brother or a sister that tells you the fucking truth. Because the truth
Set you free.
sets you free. People in fear zone, comfort zone, it makes them what?
Miserable.
Miserable. And misery loves what?
Company.
People that are miserable, they're like crabs. They're here bringing each other down. One is trying to go up, and they're trying to bring each other down. You know why?
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because people want to see you do good, but not better than them. But that's the same. That's a limiting belief. That's only at the bottom. Because at the top, we want to see people do better than us. When I'm around people that are doing better than me, I'm like, shit. Let me help the rich get richer. Es mentira. When I see a brother that plays basketball, plays baseball in a higher level than me, oh my God, that's music to my ears. That's literally music to my ears. Because it's an art, the way they play the game. It's just fuck watching the NBA. I'm here watching this shit in live. When I see brother Morris dunk, ding! Oh, yo me gozo el dunk better than him. Come on, bro. You already know how to dunk. You see yourself dunking. But when I see you dunk, bro, it's like, it's better. It's like, it's one of the sweetest joy next to getting pussy, bro. Especially when you go and fucking, because Mark, damn. Yo, Mars, when you dunk, yo, bro, ask anybody. That's the best way to tell the difference between a person that loves people, meaning a person that is not a hater, and then the thing, watch their facial expression when you do something good, when you win. Have you been in a position that you go tell a brother or sister you bought your dream home or your dream car, or you started your dream business, and instead of them being happy, you see like you shocked their system. It's like they almost got a heart attack. That's why I learned how not to tell nobody shit. You get your dream home? Shut the fuck up. Don't tell not even your mother. Because your mother wants the best for you, but your mother has a fucking a friend that they both gossip. Bochinchosa, right? And now she's gonna tell her friend, and then her friend has her kids that know you, and now her kids are in a gang that are gonna fucking tell somebody else. And then the whole line, by the time they fucking all these people know, te salar la casa, Emily. Facts?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Same thing with your dream car. That's why when I win, I celebrate quiet. You know how I celebrate? Thanking God. God, thank you. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. Thank you, God, for giving me life, wisdom, knowledge. People perish because of lack of knowledge, lack of vision. Thank you, God, for letting me see what people don't see. Thank you, God, for letting me walk by faith, not by sight.
Grateful.
An attitude of gratitude, grateful, thankful. Matter of fact, look at my first thing today, too, in my notes. Look, what's the first thing that says there?
Thank you, God, for everything.
Keep reading.
Hashtag grateful, hashtag thankful.
And that's December 1st at 7:53. You see all my notes? You see, I write a lot. I don't bullshit when I say I write. You got me? Like, fucking people think I don't write. Yo, come on, man. I could go right now to every single day, every single activity, and I have everything written. Leaders are readers, but leaders are writers. With all that said, abundance is not about how much you have, but how much you feel. But how much you feel.
Yeah. You should be happy about it.
How much you feel. When you are grateful with what you have, you're opening doors for more abundance. But when you're fucking ungrateful and you're here fucking, just living a life of just not grateful, like you're gonna literally scare away all your blessings.
Yeah.
Money changes everything by giving you freedom, amplifying your impact, improving decision making, elevating your environment, and transforming your mindset. So go get that money.
But work smart, not hard.
Work smart, not hard. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, timely. Smart. We work smart, not hard. Opportunities are our products and our services. We can close the distance between an idea and money. That's why we are successful. Because we're willing to fail forward. Right?
Yeah.
Vision-driven leader plus teamwork equals success. We the business. What else can you tell the world, Emily? Anything?
What I can say is that
if there's one thing you could tell the world, what would that be? If you literally had 30 seconds. Hey Siri, set up a 1 minute timer. Hey Siri, set up a 1 minute timer.
Mm-hmm.
You got literally less than a minute to tell the world anything you want to tell them, but in an impactful way. Unsubscribe, guys, because we're that valuable. Thank you. Put her camera.
Well, what I can say is that just follow your dream, but for that you need to know what you want. So understand what you want in life so you can go after it. Because before I didn't know what I want, so I start reading books saying understanding what I want, and what I want is helping people accomplish their dreams. That fulfill me more than getting it for myself. And that's all I can say. Just follow your dreams, but first you need to know what you want. Thank you.